Hello everyone, and welcome to Milligan Library's video for our distance education students. I'm Janine, one of our librarians here, and I just wanted to walk you through a couple of our resources here that will be of help to you. First, I would like to point out where you can find information on how to contact us to get help if you need assistance. Here on our library website, you can look over in the right-hand side, and there's our contact information. You can email us, you can reach out on social media. We have a YouTube channel. You can give us a call at either location, and the Wilshire Library is on the main campus, and the seminary library is on Emmanuel Hill. Or if you need to, we also have options to chat a librarian or reserve a librarian. So that's how you can chat quickly with us, or you can schedule a meeting with one of us if you want to discuss a topic more in depth. You'll just simply submit your information and we'll get back to you with a time that works for both of us. So that's how to get in contact with us. Now let's take a look at some of the resources we have for you. I'm back on our homepage here, and on the homepage you'll see a search box. I want to go ahead and look at e-reference with you first. So we're going to select the e-reference tab. We're going to go to the drop-down menu, and we're going to go to Religion Bible. And here we have two things that I want to draw your attention to. First, we have the Anchor Bible commentaries, all in ebooks, all online, available for you. You can browse either the full title list or explore the commentaries here. I just want to let you take a look and see what this looks like. Let's look at Genesis. So we have this set here physically at the library, but of course, distance students need different modes of access. So we have these all available as ebooks, and you can see here is the title. I'm sure many of you are familiar with these. And you can simply scroll down, and from the table of contents, you can select what you want to read, which portion you would like to look at. If you're citing these for your work, then they do have page numbers here that will appear for you. They also have a page range up here. So this is something that we have purchased, and you can simply log on with your credentials and you can read these using your Milligan credentials. If you have any issues when you go to use our resources with your logins, simply contact us and we will help you troubleshoot that. Let's go back to our e-references. Here's our little list. Again, this is under Religion Bible. And Dr. Kiger and I are really fond of the Encyclopedia of the Bible and its reception. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so the Encyclopedia of the Bible and its reception online. We have this resource available for our distance students who may not have access to resources like the Anchor Bible Dictionary, for example. This online resource is great for topical research. It gives you a lot of context. It tells you who are the scholars that are talking about these topics and gives you some great background information. One thing I do want you to note is this is a material that is still being published. So we have some forthcoming volumes coming out here. So if you're researching something that's toward the end of the alphabet, you may need to contact us for another way to research those topics. However, if you'd like to go ahead and use this, you'll use the start button as I did there on the right side of the screen, and it will give you a keyword search box here. Let's just try a quick search so you can see what this will look like. So you can see we have keyword search here. It's given us a great result list. We have the ability to download a PDF of a particular entry, or if you would like to read a little bit more before you download the PDF, you can click on the title here. When you click on the title, it's going to bring you into the main entry. Again, you can download the PDF, but what I'd like to do is take a look at the authors, see who are the scholars who are entering into this discourse on this particular topic. And then I take a look at the entry itself and look at the bibliographic entries here, look at the citations, and that gives me some more information about who's talking about this and what they're talking about specifically. Gives you some great context and a good starting point for your research. I'm just going to scroll down here to the end. You can see that you have all of the authors here have some great little pearls of wisdom that you can gather here and start fleshing out your research with these. So I'm going to scroll quickly back up to the top. I do want to point out that we have a citation generator here if you need to cite this for your research. Just to let you know, just be a little wary with the citation generators. They're a great way to collect the information you need about the resource, but sometimes they don't get the formatting quite right. So just know your mileage may vary, and you always want to double check your citations, okay? All right, let's go back and take another look at some other things. And here we are back on the main page. We're going to look at our databases this time. So we're going to go to the database tab. And we are going to choose religion and philosophy. This is the option that most of our manual students will be using. And we have two major databases here that I'll call your attention to. The first one is ATLA. So this is the ATLA religion database. This is one of our main resources for manual students. The other one is the Biblical and Religious Studies meta search, and this searches ATLA. It also searches a couple of other databases with ATLA. So it gives us results from religion and philosophy, our EBSCO ebook collection, our Old Testament and New Testament abstracts as well. So this gives you a little bit broader search for today. So to show you the interface, I'm simply going to use ATLA. So if you click on that, it will give you a pop-up or open a new tab. And this is our normal database interface. EBSCO, if you are familiar with EBSCO, they have done a user interface upgrade over the past year. So some of this may look familiar and some of it may not. So just want to walk through a basic search and show you a few things to make sure that everybody is on the same page and comfortable when you go in to make a search. So if we're searching for something, you'll use the fields up here at the top. You can search all fields. I usually will leave it here unless I'm looking for something very specific like an author. So we'll just do, let's do pastoral care. And sometimes EBSCO will give you additional keywords here. You're welcome to use those. Just be careful that if you're getting too many search results to look through, pare down your search and just use one or two keywords. I'm also going to limit my search results here on the main screen to full text and peer-reviewed. And if you'd like, you can also limit by publication year or by a specific publication type. Maybe you're looking for a book. The essay here is a book chapter. It depends on what you're looking for, but you can use some other limiters to get a more relevant search results. Let's just take a look at what I get. And here we go. So I'm getting quite a few search results, not surprising since I just used a basic keyword search, but you can see I've returned several entries here that have PDFs. So you can click the Access Now PDF. And it will give you a PDF. You can look through this, save it, print it, download it, whatever you'd like to do. Let's go back. So you can see our search results here. If you want more information on a title, simply click the highlighted title here and it will give you a little bit more information. Subjects, keywords. Sometimes I will give you references. I say that, but of course in a live demo, struggle is real some days. You can also, if you'd like, again, there's a citation generator here. Again, your mileage may vary, so just be sure that this looks to be the proper format for your citation style. let's go back and I want to call your attention to something. I'm going to adjust my filters and remove peer reviewed and remove full text. Let's see if I can find us something that is ours interlibrary loan. Here we are. So sometimes you will run into a article or a book chapter that we do not have in our collection. And we can get these for you. Most of the time, it's within a couple of business days. You'll just need to request it through interlibrary loan. This is a simple process. Usually when you're in the EBSCO interface, there'll be a little button here that says request via interlibrary loan, and you'll click that. It's going to take you out to our main page, and you're going to put in some information, first, last name, your barcode, your Milligan email, and then it's going to fill all the information about the specific article. It's going to fill all that information out for you, and you just remind us you're not a robot and submit. And then what happens is we get that information on our side, and one of our librarians will request this article from another library that has it, and then we'll send it to you via email. If you are looking through our resources and you see this button, just know that it can take a little bit of time, but usually it's within a couple business days. At the longest, I've seen it take about a week. Sometimes you will run into a button that says access options. That just means there's a couple of different options, PDF or online full text. You can explore these at your leisure. If you have any questions about the results that you're getting when you perform a search, please contact us and let us know. We'll be happy to help you and walk you through the process to make sure you're finding what you need. And as we are looking in the EBSCO databases here, I'm in ATLA and I want to show you one additional tool. If you go over here to the left-hand side, at the very bottom of the research tools section, you'll see ATLA Scripture Search. One of the issues that we see people run into when they're searching for a particular scripture passage is there are certain books of the Bible that have more than one book. So for example, 1 Kings and 2 Kings. And those are not always written in a specific way in the database. So for example, it could be the number 1 in Kings, or it could be the Roman numeral 1 in Kings, or it could be 1 Kings. You never know how it has been entered and indexed. So in order to search all of these and make sure we're not missing certain things in these books, we try to use the scripture search function, and that is down here. What happens is when you click that, it's going to give you some options. It's going to give you different books of the Bible. Let's go down here since we were talking about Kings. And what you do is you click on the little plus button, and that will give you all the chapters in 1 Kings. And if you want, you can either even go a little bit more granular. So you can go even down to the verse level. So let's just say we want to look at verses 4 and 5 of the 2nd chapter of 1 Kings. And once we have those selected, we make our selection. We go back up here to the top and click Add to Search. And then we have to do one more click. It's a little laborious. You can see that they have added these to our search string here at the top. We're going to click Search, and then it will load results specifically for 1 Kings. And it won't pick up any, hypothetically, it shouldn't be picking up anything from 2 Kings. Our research and instruction librarian, Mary Jackson, has done a lot of work with this and has determined that this is the best way to search those books of the Bible that have a 1st, 2nd, or 3rd book. If you are searching for something that does not have multiple books, then you can, of course, just do a regular scripture search and just put the scripture in quotation marks. So let's just say Matthew 4 and put it in quotes. And You can see we have a very low number of results, so it should be these results should be highly relevant. And here we are. So if you have questions about this or you're searching for scripture, please give us a call. We'll be happy to help you and make sure you're getting to what you need. And remember the ATLA scripture search tool down here at the bottom. This works in the ATLA religion database specifically. Again, here on the main page, we're going to take a look at the Books and Media tab. And I like to use the advanced search. This is going to take you to our catalog. This catalog searches the Milligan libraries for books and ebooks that we have available to you. So I'm just going to do a keyword search. And you'll note that we have a shared catalog, so we do have access to libraries worldwide that use OCLC, our specific catalog. If you want to limit to things that only Milligan has, you can do that here in the left-hand side. I do like to see what other libraries have, though, just as a research tool. It's always good to see what's out there. However, this is available to limit if you need it. You can see here with our first entry, this is an item that we have as an ebook. And you can see that here, it's available at Milligan Libraries and it gives you the option to view as an ebook. We also have a physical copy at Welshman Library. And if it's something that we have a physical copy of, you can see right here, we will be happy to mail that to you. You can contact us here and we'll send you the physical copy out. If you would like a chapter scanned from this book, we can do that. Let's take a look. When you click on View eBook, it's going to give you some options. It looks like this is over in EBSCO through one of our database subscriptions, so you can view the ebook in the EBSCO interface. Scroll down a little bit. So we have quite a bit on biblical women. Wonderful topic. Let's say that you wanted to take a look at this particular volume. It's something that we don't have. If you run into something where we are looking at a particular book or item that is not physically available here at the libraries, but you'd like to see a copy, contact us here at the library and we'll see what the best way to get that to you as a distance student is. You can reach out to us via email, chat, telephone, and we'll see what is the best and quickest way to get that to you. Let's go back to the main page and I'll show you one additional thing that is connected to that. Here we are on the main page. We are actually part of a reciprocal borrowing program that allows you access to other ATLA libraries. We're going to find information about that on the main menu bar under the About tab. Then go down to Other Policies and Forms. And then Distance Students. Here we are. And you'll see the ATLA Reciprocal Borrowing Program. If you click on that, it's going to take you to this page that lets you know that as a student at Emmanuel Seminary, you are able to access other ATLA libraries using your student ID from Milligan. So what we do is there's a little map here, right here at the bottom of the page. If you click there, it will give you a map with other ATLA libraries. And if you're close to any of these, you are able to go and access their facilities and their physical collections and use their resources as a Milligan student at no extra charge. If you have any issues or questions with this, you can always give us a call. Dr. Kiger, our theological librarian, is always happy to help with this particular issue. All right, so we have gone over the top resources for our distance students today. Again, if you are looking for something and you're not finding what you're looking for, you're having difficulty accessing something, or you're looking for something that we don't have in our collection, please contact us. We'll be happy to either help you find it or get it to you another way. We are always trying to be sure that you have access to the resources that you need, and that is our most important goal, is to be sure that you're supported in your curriculum and your research. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Again, you can reach us here. Contact information is here. You can reserve a meeting with the librarian here. You can also click to chat us. We also have a library staff emails. If you want to email one of us directly, you're welcome to do that. You can contact us by phone. We are here to help you, so please do not feel like you're bothering us with questions. We love, 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 love to help people with their research and to make sure they're getting what they need. Thank you so much for joining us today. And if you have any other questions, please give us a call, shoot us an email, chat us. We're happy to help.